Today, there is only one kind of human on Earth, us, Homo sapiens. But did you know that many other kinds of humans lived before us? Neanderthals lived in Europe and Western Asia. They were strong and had big bodies to help them survive the cold. They used fire, made clothes, and hunted big animals like mammoths. Neanderthals lived for hundreds of thousands of years. But around 40,000 years ago, they disappeared. Why did they go extinct? Scientists think that we, modern humans, may be one reason. We came into their lands, competed for food, and maybe had better tools or more advanced language. But we didn't just fight. We also mixed. Many people today still carry a small amount of Neanderthal DNA in their bodies. Denisovans are a very mysterious kind of human. We found only a few bones in a cave in Siberia, Russia. We don't know what they looked like, but DNA tells us they were different from both Neanderthals and modern humans. They lived in parts of Asia and had children with modern humans too. People from places like Papua New Guinea, Australia, and Tibet still carry Denisovan genes. They went extinct about 30,000 to 50,000 years ago. Homo erectus means upright man. They were one of the first humans to walk on two legs like us. They lived from about 2 million years ago to 100,000 years ago, longer than any other human species so far. Homo erectus used fire, made stone tools, and left Africa to live in Asia and Europe. But over time, they disappeared. Why? Maybe climate change. Maybe they couldn't compete with newer humans like us. On an island in Indonesia, scientists found tiny bones. These bones were from a very small kind of human, Homo floresiensis. They were only about 3.5 feet tall. That's why people call them hobbits, like in the movies. Even with small brains, they made tools and hunted animals. They may have lived until 50,000 years ago. That means they lived at the same time as us. But in the end, they too disappeared. In the Philippines, scientists found another tiny human, Homo luzonensis. They lived on the island of Luzon around 50,000 years ago. In South Africa, another kind of human called Homo naledi lived in caves. They had small brains but may have buried their dead. These humans are still being studied, and we are learning more every year. So what happened to all these other humans? Some died because of climate change. Some may have been pushed out by modern humans. Some may have mixed with us and slowly disappeared. We, Homo sapiens, are the last humans left. But inside us are small pieces of the ones who came before. Neanderthals, Denisovans, and others still live in our DNA. We are part of a big human family, full of amazing stories, bravery, and survival. And even though they are gone, their story is not forgotten.